Welcome to Mobtv. Please do subscribe to our channel for more videos. Click on the bell button for
Right, welcome back, and this is back from the break. And if you've not been to this channel before, this is your first time, or you've always been to this channel and you've not subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button, and also hit the bell button. Is very important, so we'll be able to when we update videos or upload videos, you'll be able to get the notification come to you directly. So yeah, having said that, I want to talk about the campaigns that have been going on from the PDP to the APC, because and the AAC, that's Sowore. These are three major people that are actually taking the campaign presidential to another level. I think the first person I need to talk about is Sowore. I must give it to him. He is 47 years old, no doubt, because he's quite energetic about it. And he's been taking campaign from one state to another, in as much as the campaigns do not see the kind of crowd we see when PDP or APC are having their own campaign. But we understand he doesn't have the money back to actually finance such campaign, and he doesn't actually have the money to share to the people that come for this campaign. These people that come to this campaign are people that are driven by love, driven by the words of his mouth, and a few will be driven because there is hunger in the land, and this hunger were also created by the people that will share the money that they are going to look for. So his crowd, his campaign is not seeing so much crowd, but we understand the fact that he's coming with a genuine intention, according to him. So you might not always see the crowd, but a revolution starts with an idea, and he's got the idea, the right idea. I've listened to him talk severally, and I think I give it to you, Sowore. You're great. You're great. I wish I am the chairman of IMO, your next president 2019. I must tell you that you're fantastic. You're fantastic. I'm not trying to be partisan, but from what I think, you're nice. Not you alone. I think somebody like Mogalo too is nice to be president. Yes, and I also think everybody is nice to be president, but the thing is, only one person is going to be the president come 2019, and the date is fast approaching. Is 16th, yes, 16th February 2019, and it will just about 16 days, or I think 17 days down the line, and very soon 16 is going to come, and we will know who is going to be the president of Nigeria 2019. What do you think? I just talked about Sowore. What about Atiku? Atiku has, I talked about him going to the US and coming back. Yeah, Atiku, great one. The strategy, the US strategy is actually working, but just that, sorry, Uncle Atiku, because somebody like Oshomole is a killjoy. Yes, on a lighter note, Uncle Oshe, I'm not trying to diss you, but the truth of the matter is that you're too much. Oshomole had to tell the United States and the UK that they should stand out and stand up Nigerian politics, because that Nigeria is not a colony that they could control from a distance. That is actually a sovereign nation that they can only condone partnership and partnership of a kind, bilateral relationships that could see the country to the next level. Or trying to lord over the country and try to criticize everything they've done, that it is really, really bad. But thinking about that, it is only who that is doing something wrong that actually fears criticism. Constructive criticism is something we should welcome. Yeah, linking us to the suspension of the CJN. It's quite a drama that I really don't want to kill myself over, but let me give you a highlight on it a little bit before I come to Mr. President. Mr. President, that's not a person, but President Muhammadu Buhari. I'm coming to you, yes sir. About the CGN, what I got to understand in the whole thing is that the persecution or the fight against corruption on the CGN is just a fight when it is most convenient. Because dating back to 2 years, I could quote Sahara reporters actually reported about the CGN, the bribe, the corruption around the CGN, and what the EFCC said publicly, and the money that was found that moved, the relationship with the CGN and the River State government. Putting all those things together, it was overlooked because it was not time to fight such corruption. And this is the best time to fight the corruption. And the Mr. President with a long ruler, boom, instead of Mr. CGN saying, court order, court discharged and acquitted, court guilty, it is now Mr. President that used this ruler to, boom, you are suspended. And suspension in Nigeria means sack. I've never seen somebody who was suspended and later reinstated. I stand to be corrected. If you have, the comment section is there for you to argue with me. He is being suspended, and I think it's indefinite, and some other CGN by the name acting. You remember Goodluck Jonathan was acting president for a whole long time. Yeah. So this CGN is acting CGN, and I think he's going to act till after elections. The acting CGN was so fast. Oh, to inaugurate members of the tribunal. 250 members for the forthcoming general election. Wow. Uncle acting CGN, I see you. I cite you, sir. I cite you, sir. You too much. Immediately he was given the appointment of the position. The next thing was to appoint his members. Good, sir. It's more like a script that has been scripted for a long time and you're just acting it out. Nigerians wouldn't stop amazing me. Now, Mr. President, Mr. Muhammad Buhari, a great man, a great man, a great man. Former president, 1980 something, and present president, 2000 and something. I don't know what to say. I don't think we heard about you whilst we're toddlers and grown up and adults. In fact, as fathers and mothers, you're still our president. Well done, sir. Well done. I respect you 100%. No argument. You're good. You're wonderful. You're wonderful. But I think something's up. Your campaigns are seeing massive crowd. How do you used to do it, sir? Because you want to be like you want to grow old. You want to have this kind of crowd come together. What's the secret? Love? Really? Wow, that's nice. But I listened to a debate or an interview section or an interactive media section with, I think it was Sahara reporters that actually streamed that or uploaded that on Facebook, sorry, on YouTube. I came across it. The whole idea or the whole argument was a lady who studied in Harvard argued the fact that, and was talking to Pat Otomi, it was an economy summit or something. She said that Nigerian politicians, they've studied and they have acquired one skill, using hunger to win elections. So money infrastructure, transactional politics. When the need comes, they share for 5K or 4K, and they're the next leader. Pathetic. Pathetic. Mr. President, you're doing great. Yesterday, you went to Abia State and Imo State. And I want to talk about what you said in Imo. You just dashed the hope of a young man. That is Senator Hope Uzodinma, if it is not politics. And somebody like the present incumbent governor of Imo State is smiling wherever he is right now because of his statement yesterday. You said, and I quote you, that at the gubernatorial level, anybody can vote whoever they deem fit. No religion, no faith. They should not consider anything. Anybody they wish to vote for, they should vote for. Mr. President, did you say that? You're flagging the party flag of APC. Yes, we know when you handed the flag to a gubernatorial candidate and called him the presidential candidate, also the senatorial candidate, we understand. But this one is big now. How can you come to a state for a rally and you now tell your party on the state level to vote anybody and on the federal level to vote you? Mr. President, this table you're shaking, are you mending the state or you're causing more havoc? The state has been under political turbulence for a long time right now between Governor Okorocha and the coalition, from the coalition to reconciliation, from reconciliation to AA, and a whole lot of things have been happening in the state, and you just came down to say they can vote AA if they wish, PDP if they wish, which means you do not want to see an APC governor in Imo State. That's what it means practically. If it is Tinubu, he will say that you're not a good party man, but that you're a good president. So I borrow his words. Mr. President, I don't think you're a good party man here. But thumbs up to His Excellency Governor Richard Sowore Okorocha. I think you've won the war. Yes, in the sense that they now said they can vote. Yeah. Wise man, Mr. Smart. I like your moves. Very intelligent man. You've been able to disable them, to scatter their plans. And now I saw a picture of Hope Uzodinma. He was like regretting or being confused. Mr. Hope, I don't think you should be confused right now because you still have a whole lot of work to do. March is on the way coming, and that's the election for the gubernatorial. And I think you can fix it up, fix things up, because as it is right now, your endorsement from the federal mind or from the federal level is questionable. But here's why: how can a president, after 3 days of sacking Governor Rochas Okorocha as the campaign chairman of the state, and the Mr. President, they've been bragging with federal power, federal connection, and future connection. That is hope you've been bragging with it. He comes down to tell you that they can vote anybody. I understand how you feel right now. But there is nothing I can do about it. I can only say, I'm sorry, Mr. Hope. Try harder if you must win the state. Because as it is right now, Oyo is your case. Yeah, I think that is beautiful. And tonight, by 7 p.m. NTA Live, we'll be listening to or hearing or watching Atiku Abubakar and his Vice President Peter Obi, the man that knows how to knows how to use the word around situation and make things seem so beautiful. So we're expecting tonight. We've had almost all the candidates. We have Mr. President and Vice President Oshibajo. We've had Mobalo and the Vice, and we've had Sowore and the Vice. Now it's Peter Obi and his Vice. I don't think he's been on the. I don't think. Obviously, policy stepped down. Yeah, so that's why she's not been on NTA. Obviously, because he stepped down. Yeah, I understand. People don't really know why he stepped down. Let me tell them a little bit. Sorry, I'm doing a bomb, but it's very important I let them know. Mom, you're a great woman, no doubt. Your courage is next to nothing. Your ability to come out and you've been running, but what they did to you in your party is something that one cannot cease to amaze me. Because why? It's really amusing. In the sense that it's really amazing in the sense that you thought you were dealing with people on your wagon. You never knew that you were dealing with people that were in another person's wagon. What happened to us, obviously, was she did not voluntarily step down, but she stepped down to avoid shame. She never knew that the party had adopted Buhari as their presidential candidate behind her, and she was just making, would I say, fool of herself, or she was just flying without wings. And when she got to find out, she just had to step down before they make the public declaration. And I think she did something brave. Thank you, Mrs. Obi Ezekwesili. You earned my respect and the respect of the whole of Nigerians who believe in the women agenda of being president. But strong argument. They said you said that you give lesbians and homosexuals, that's gay boys and men, equal right in Nigeria when you become president. Like they will be treated the same with everybody. Uncle, sorry, auntie, not even auntie, that this is Nigeria. Well, little things you say, either diplomatically or not, are used against you. And this is not a lot of court, and this is a lot of media. Akin, yeah, I must say, a gay activist in the US who is from, I think, Yoruba, yeah. Yoruba has been producing a whole lot of great people like Bobrisky, Akin, and Derelidan, yeah. Akin, who's been an activist, actually used that opportunity in the US to mess you up. Where is Akin right now? You could have snubbed that question. Who knows? Maybe you'll still be in the race right now. But it's even because of that she got out of the race. No, it's not because of that. But it could also be because we did a straight interview and the boy was so angry about it. And a whole lot of people living in Nigeria, so who knows? They're still angry about you. But well, I think you still got a job to do. 203, I start to be corrected, Chibok girls, I know you're back. It's your crusade. Keep on, man. We'll support you. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to this channel, very important. Leave a comment below, and we are here to always hear anything you want to say. Good, bad, we're listening to you. And until I come your way next time, I say Reverend Donald, and this is Mobtv. Don't change the channel. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.